If there's anything that he didn't teach you, I will.
I have never seen anything out of the ordinary in the way that Rey Mysterio was a father to Dominic. And Mysterio now over the top rope, taking Escobar out. Dominic has taken over. Can Escobar get back into this and teach Dominic some respect? And Rhea now down to a knee.
Tells you a lot about the durability of Rhea Ripley, however.
And Liv. Oh! Knees to the face. Isn't enough to put Rhea away. Hook of the leg and a kick out by Ripley at 2. Morgan realizes that was her opportunity. And look at LA Knight from behind, using the distraction to go after Kofi Kingston. Now Woods, Sheamus, and McIntyre get involved.
The megastar takes out the Nerd Day single-handed. Oh!
Goes after Sheamus, driving Sheamus shoulder first to the post.
What a predator Karrion Kross truly is. Main event caliber reactions, Michael Cole. Riptide.
Connecting to Morgan. Riptide by Rhea, but she's not done yet. Ripley focusing on Morgan here. Tying Liv up into a
inverted cloverleaf.
Cloverleaf here. Knee on the back of the head. Morgan taps out.
Here is your winner by submission, Rhea Ripley.
Well, that is Rhea Ripley, perhaps showing Charlotte Flair that she has multiple ways to beat the champ at WrestleMania.
Mysterio's got brass knucks, and the referee distracted. Rhea Ripley with Riptide to Escobar. Referee, turn around and do your job. Santos Escobar laid out by Rhea Ripley. Dominic used the brass knucks as the distraction, and now the frog splash. Not only spit in the face of his dad, but also the legend Eddie Guerrero. Oh, did you hear that?
That is the kind of knee that caved in Natalya's face several months ago.
A snarl on Ronda's face as she looks on, and Al Baszler. Tap out quickly by Tegan Nox.
Here is your winner by submission, Shayna Baszler.
Okay, defend this. Defend that way. You know what the lucha mask means. You know the respect that mask garners. That was gifted to Santos Escobar. And disrespect by this kid.
I know how little Dominic Mysterio's father really means to him, thanks to his transgressions as a parent.
Have a cry, Santos. Have a cry.
A lifetime of parental resentment.
Finally. Rey Mysterio has finally had enough. This has got to be killing Rey, breaking his heart.
Esa máscara no es tuya.
Hit me. Come on.
I'm not.
I'll give it to you. You hit me.
I'm not gonna.
Hit me.
shot.
So I say, Bray Wyatt, if you are man enough, I'm here. So come see me.
Oh no, from behind, that's Uncle Howdy. Uncle Howdy attacking Lashley from behind as Bobby was distracted. But Lashley planning. Uncle Howdy.
You want to know what he used to always say about you? Nothing. He never said anything ever about you, at least not when I was with him. I don't know about the other, maybe when Seth was in there, or Kevin Owens, or Becky, maybe he talked about you all the time, but when I was in there, it was like you did not exist. And I know this is a lot, but God, I wish he was here right now. I know you miss him. I miss him too. I know he's not here anymore, but just know this. If there's anything that he didn't teach you, I will.
Let me get him, Moose. What's up? You gonna get this, Sammy? This your fault. You made the choice. You made the choice.
Yeah, but the hesitation allowed Sami Zayn to create some space. Helluva kick to Jimmy Uso. Sami Zayn continues to chip away at the cracks in the bloodline. Sami retreating. The cracks in the bloodline that, thanks to Sami Zayn, are turning into seismic crevices.
Roman set specific instructions to end Sami Zayn tonight. Jimmy Uso couldn't get the job done.
The Roman Empire may be crumbling on the road to WrestleMania.